Hey, you Clear Lake lovers. Ross Englund here with Clear Lake Guide Service with your fishing report for 9/26, September 26th. Crud, it's almost October already. Hope you don't get seasick watching this video. It was one of those days. All those days where you've seen these fishing reports where I'm in dead calm water and you're looking at it and you're going, oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. That guy's so lucky. Well, here's the other side of that. Don't look so lucky today, do I? It's bouncing around in here. We took a pretty good beating. Actually, we got in a fairly decent first half of the day before it turned to doo-doo. So, it is what it is. Here's the conditions. Water temperature, 71 to 72. Water clarity, anywhere from about 1 foot to 2.5 feet. I really haven't seen any changes there. It's pretty much the same. The good news is all this wind has kind of really knocked down the algae, spread it around, spread it out. So it was 101 degrees yesterday, so it was hotter than snot up here. I think the weather coming in is supposed to be down in the 70s this weekend. So there's your water temperature conditions, your water clarity. Water level still, I don't know exactly what the reading is, but it's still higher than normal for this time of year. There's still weed beds around you can find that you can catch fish out of too. So there's the water conditions or lake conditions. Activity this coming weekend. I don't think there's a, you know what? Lost track of it. I'm not sure. I think there's a FPT or a BBT this weekend. The following weekend is the annual Triton Owners Tournament going out of Konocti Vista Casino. So I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit of activity up here during the next week with people who are coming in and pre-fishing and just having a good time. So look out for that tournament. If you have a Triton boat and you haven't signed up for it yet or haven't heard about it yet, you might want to check into it. It's a good tournament. The biggest chunk of money that I think gets paid out is I think it's 10 grand, and it goes by raffle. So you don't have to be a great fisherman or have a great day to actually win a pretty good prize. And they have a big raffle. It's all out of Konocti Vista Casino. Look up Kent Brown's name. You can find him and get in touch with him between now and next weekend. I think you can still get signed up. Fishing. Today I took an official butt kicking. I'm going to chalk it up to the change of weather. We ended up with I think 12 keepers. Our biggest fish was 11.5 pound channel catfish as usual. I think as we see these water or air temperatures come in that are cooler next week, you know, we start out with 70s for highs and then it works back up into the low 80s. I think we'll see the water temperature start to drop, and once that water temperature starts to drop, I think the reaction bite will start getting a little bit better. I'd like to see the water temperature get down in the 60s, and then, you know, I think, and I'm not going to say that there isn't one right now, but, you know, your chatterbaits will start working, the rip bait bite will start working. I know there's a little bit of a crankbait bite going on. The topwater for me, we had one bite on a wake bait this morning and that was it, so I'm probably going to put it away for a while. But I think those, you know, I've had a couple people ask me questions about live bait. I don't really throw live minnows, which is what most people are asking about, until the water temperature drops down into the low 60s. So we've still got a ways to go for that, at least to my way of thinking. I do know one local guy who goes around and he does pretty well fishing night crawlers. But I think the thing that's the most disturbing to me, because I just haven't been able to figure it out, I just haven't really gotten on a bite up on this upper end, which is where I normally like to fish this time of year. So I'm going to have to start struggling and kind of scrounging around, seeing if we can make something happen up on this end. I'm sitting here out off of the harbor in Lucerne, bouncing around like a bobber in the wind. So not much of a fishing report. Catfish seem to be the most fun. It seems to be like you can catch them just about doing anything. If you're fishing around bass, you're going to catch a cat. We caught one in 20 feet of water. We caught one in 5 feet of water. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to, hopefully, maybe this winter we'll get back on a good catfish bite with the spoons. That's always a lot of fun. It hasn't happened in a couple of years, so I'm hoping this year maybe that will happen. So I think that's it for now. I'm beat up. I'm tired. I'm floating around here like an idiot babbling to you guys. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you watching. You can find me on Clear Lake Guide Service as usual, either on the internet, our webpage, Facebook, or the YouTube channel. Caleb, this is one of those days you'd really be happy you weren't out here. I know you love to tangle with a big old catfish, and I hope that's one of my goals. I want to get that to happen for you. But today has not been fun. I'm going to turn the camera around before I turn you off so you can kind of take a look and see what's going on around me. Today was just one of those days. See y'all next week.